Hello there. All right, so all of a sudden there's a bunch of stories popping up about people who don't want to upgrade or at least hadn't consciously decided to upgrade to Windows 10, suddenly finding their systems upgraded to Windows 10. Now, Microsoft has not been shy about pushing Windows 10. Microsoft has been very, I think, upfront about the whole thing, about, you know, it wants everyone to upgrade to Windows 10. I get it. It's understandable. But I question the way Microsoft is going about it. And I actually like Windows 10, and I'm a huge fan of Microsoft. But I question the sort of draconian push for Windows 10. You know, I think a number of people will just accept it. You know, let me back up a little bit. Back at the beginning of the year, Microsoft said they were going to modify the way they were doing things, that they were going to add Windows 10 as a recommended upgrade in Windows Update. And there's a setting for that. You can opt, you know, whether you want to only whether you want Windows to only apply critical updates, or if you also want Windows to apply recommended updates automatically. You can turn off automatic updates entirely if you wanted to. But by default, most people have automatic updates. They have Windows Update turned on, and they have you know, recommended updates turned on, because most of the time you would want those things to be installed. They're recommended. It's right in the name. You know, so by adding Windows 10 to as a recommended update, Microsoft knew that basically a bunch of people would get it who just weren't even paying attention, didn't even know Microsoft flipped that switch, have no idea that they even have recommended update, the recommended update option installed or turned on or whatever. They just don't know any better. And Microsoft might even be banking on the fact that the vast majority of those people don't know enough to care and will just kind of go, you know, what the hell? You know, why do I have Windows 10? But they'll shrug it off and they'll move on, and, you know, and they'll be a Windows 10 user. You know, win for Microsoft. So, you know, I don't know if that's really their logic or strategy, but it seems reasonable. I mean, I do think that you know, a fair number of Windows users would just accept the fact that their machine was suddenly running Windows 10. But there is a vocal backlash right now from the people who were like, no, I didn't want Windows 10. I didn't approve Windows 10. So I think that the bad press, the bad customer relations is not doing Microsoft any favors. Maybe the number of Windows 10 converts they get, willingly or not, you know, makes it a sort of ends justifies the means sort of thing from their perspective. And like I say, I'm a fan of Windows 10 personally. I don't understand why you would be on Windows 7 and not upgrade. So anyway, like I say, ultimately, I think, you know, Microsoft is just kind of going about this wrong. But, you know, it is what it is. So if you haven't already gotten Windows 10 and you're still running Windows 7, I suggest you go check your automatic update, Windows Update settings, and make sure that they're either turned off entirely, or that you at least have the option switched off so that it will not install recommended updates. Theoretically, that should protect you.